All right, we are live. Welcome, my friends, to episode 28 on our gorgeous Sherman Civil War Generals 2 playthrough. This game has been an absolute blast to be playing this on our midday. It has been a really good time, and we've had some epic engagements. Currently, we had just finished the Battle of Antietam here. Yes. Yeah, we had just finished the Battle of Antietam yesterday. This was kind of the finale of it. I'll zoom out here. But we had started pretty much over here in the west, all along this bloody lane and this road over here. And we were very effective in the north. I mean, we completely pushed him all the way in the north. And he kind of hanged out here around Porterstown. And we pretty much just kept him bogged in down in this area. The entire battle. I mean, he didn't once get across the river. So it was a beautiful, beautiful battle yesterday. And we've got several options here. Several. Primarily my pick on today's battle to start with is the Battle of Fredericksburg. Stones River, it's kind of in Tennessee, I think. Vicksburg, it's in Mississippi. It's like a naval battle, I'm pretty sure. Not a fan of the naval engagements in this game. Having prevailed at Antietam, Lee continues the momentum and goes for the brass ring. So Washington early, I feel like that's a little too early to be headed towards Washington. I feel like we should go with the Fredericksburg. Ultimately, I mean, the best thing for us maybe be to do Washington early, because we've got momentum on our side and we're doing so well. But I feel like we'll kind of keep it somewhat similar to our Union playthrough. So we're going to go with the Battle of Fredericksburg next. And this is actually a pretty good battle here, if I remember correctly. Either it or Chancellorsville, one of the two. Okay, so James Longstreet is recovered. Ewell is deteriorated. So we should have Longstreet back. Not sure if we have him back in this engagement, but we will see. So let's go through our upgrades here real quick. A couple cavalry here that we can upgrade. Yeah, you can kind of see the Whitworth too. It's pretty expensive to resupply. You can tell it's got that number 30 there. That's how much it costs to resupply it. So, you gotta watch that too. But just the fact that it's got that range of 14 is why we've really been gunning for having the majority of our artillery having that. And as you can tell by the past few battles, it has been paying off in spades, having those long-range artillery pieces. Upgrade any of our infantry that needs upgraded. Kershaw has a Richmond rifle. Rhodes has a Richmond. Majority of our forces, I would prefer them just to have that infield rifle musket. That seems to be the best for the individual brigades playing as the Confederacy. Because when you go up to the Richmond, it's a lot more expensive. It's a better weapon, but it's a lot more expensive to resupply. The infield is still somewhat affordable. Like, you get up to the sharps, it gets real expensive. But I think that's pretty good. So we really didn't need to purchase any upgrades. Everybody in that in previous engagement there, they pretty well all had the available upgrades. So we are now starting the Battle of Fredericksburg today. And we've got some good time this midday today to get a live stream in. I might have to get up just once or twice here. But I think we've got a couple hours we can get in a decent live stream today. Okay, Battle of Fredericksburg, Alternate 1. The Union should avoid repeating history and prep the rebel positions with massed artillery attacks. This could break up enough of the rebel defense to make the crossing of open fields more bearable. The rebels, which is us, should let the Union come to them, using the heights to their advantage. The effective use of artillery should cause the Federals to rout before they even reach the defensive lines. Fresh from Antietam and amazed by the new Union generals' compound blunders, the Confederates want to bait the Federals in to crush them on two fronts. After fighting to a draw at Antietam, despite the North's celebration of a major victory, Lincoln decided that McClellan had squandered his advantage for the last time and placed Ambrose Burnside in command of the Army of the Potomac. Burnside planned to drive straight for Richmond, taking Fredericksburg on the way. His strategic blunders and the terrible casualties that ensued led Lee to remark, "It is well that war is so terrible, should we grow too fond of it." Now Lincoln's very presidency was in danger. Okay, so this battle, I think historically we're actually meant to win this battle, so we should have the advantage. Either way, being your boy, we're going to get this done. Holy moly! Tell me you see the mini-map on that. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Okay, so there is 39 turns in this battle, so this is a big one. Tell me that is not... I mean, I'm zoomed out right now. But that is absolutely horrendous for us. The amount of Union brigades, it just takes up the whole right side of the screen. So apparently they have a lot more than we do. We have the better position. Yeah, we have very good position in here. We've got our artillery set up nicely here. Right on this ridge. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're set up beautiful with artillery here. This gun, not so much. This gun, probably need to move him up. It's actually a Whitworth rifle. We need to move him up to this, probably this item here, or this tile here. We've got another Whitworth cannon here. We need to bring this gentleman up too. So we've got a couple of artillery down here. We need to move up to a better position. Oh, the majority of these are all Whitworth rifles. Oh, that is so beautiful. Actually, I think every artillery piece in the South is a Whitworth. Except for this horse artillery, of course. They always have short-range cannons, but... So all of our artillery down here is beautiful. I mean, it's just got beautiful range. I mean, it can shoot. It can hit them before they even cross the river. Just kind of getting a scope here. I know it's zoomed out a bit, but Let me investigate our artillery up here. Okay, this gun is a howitzer. Okay, that's a bad placement. Wow, almost all of our artillery is Woodworth. We only have 2 cannons in this battle that are not. This one right here and the horse artillery in the south. Let's go ahead and move him right up to the front here. I really don't like the way that... I'm not a fan of the way some of these guns are placed, to be honest. I'm not really a big fan of how they're... they're not able to fire right in front, some of them. There's a bit of a gap here in our firing range. Other than that, I'm not too concerned. I might move this gun up slightly, but we'll see. We'll hold off on that. Yeah, we'll just move a couple of them for now. Really just spending the beginning here just kind of investigating the battlefield, getting a bit of a scope here. I do feel I need to swing my cavalry over to the center here. Let's check our reinforcement report before we start really moving up. Man, he's just got so much. But it's going to take him time to get across the river. Alright, let's go look at our reinforcement report here. Okay, so we received no reinforcements. And it is a large battle. It takes 39 turns. So we're going to have to... This is going to be one of those battles that we're just going to